year's Sinquefield Cup is the strongest chess tournament ever. We have the highest average rating in history, with 6 of the top 10 players in the world participating. And that includes world number 1, Magnus Carlsen, also the defending champion from last year's Sinquefield Cup. The very best in chess competing today at the St. Louis Chess Club for the 2014 Sinquefield Cup. And our complete coverage from first move to winning move starts right now.
Watching St. Louis. The best in the U.S. The best in the world. Only one will be king. The Sinquefield Cup. Information at stlouischessclub.org.
Hi folks, John Cordisco back again. Another game, Game 3 from Round 2 of the second annual Sinquefield Cup 2014, being played right in the heartland of America in St. Louis, Missouri. Highest average rated tournament ever in the history of chess is between Levin Aronian, number 2 in the world from Armenia, and Veselin Topalov from Bulgaria, former world champion. Let's get down to it. It's going to be a Slav. Aronian's white, Topalov is black. Knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, a6. Kind of control that square here. That's key in this position so far. e3, b5, c5, just to close it up. Now, I know this is a Slav, but it's a really, really interesting one. By that, it closes everything right up on the queen side. This bishop's got to find a home somewhere, and this knight needs to get out. We'll see how this goes. g6, bishop, bishop, b4, just closing it up some more. a5, white almost has to go a5. Because what's going to happen is he's going to go here. And it's going to be miserable, because if he takes, he has to take with this pawn. Take back here, this rook's for free. So he's got to do something, and so he goes a5. It's his only choice. B takes, knight d4. He's not in a big hurry to get that pawn back. He'll get him eventually. There's nothing that can save it. Knight takes, pawn takes, knight to g5, hitting the pawn again. Here, queen to d5, guarding the pawn and attacking the knight. f4. The computer calls for h4 and knight h3 or f4. H4 being the best move for white, but he goes f4 instead, and that's brings down the score a little bit. It's almost a full pawn now for black, and white's up a pawn. So we'll see how Aronian handles this. h6, kicking the knight, knight, bishop takes, g takes. Now this is, I was watching the commentary on USChessChamps.com. It's on during the day, during the tournament. And this position doesn't look that hot for white. It really doesn't. He's up a pawn. He's actually down in score, a full pawn. Bishop takes, pawn takes, e3. Now you're seeing a whole bunch of stuff going on here at once. This rook is now hanging. Try to take this with check. Bishop has to take, queen takes, queen to d2. Anyway, it's keeping score. White has 2 bishops and a pawn for a rook and a knight. Topalov looks pretty good here. Knight to a6. Gonna try that, swing that knight around here, come up to here, or maybe here. Now this is a move I was really surprised at. Topalov sized the White Castle's long. That really surprised me. Queen of d5, bishop g2, hitting the queen, queen checks, king to b1, queen to e6, guarding that very important pawn right here. That pawn gets taken with check. That's it. Black's doomed. d5, hitting the queen. Queen f5 check. King to b2. And this is a move that really surprised me as well. He castled long here. Probably a mistake. Any advantage that black had is now gone. If he had castled short instead after queen to c3, quarter of a pawn advantage for black. After castles long, d6. Now, this is the key part of the game right here. Computer's calling for queen to d7 for black. Knight takes c5. Those look like pretty good alternatives, but black, I think, blunders in this. He plays e takes, and immediately it's almost a pawn and a half lead for white. Aronian is right in the driver's seat right now. Plays c takes, queen f6 check, king to b1, queen f5, king to c1, and then he really miscues this time. It looked like somewhat of a natural move, but he played queen to f6, and that's it. It's a 5-point advantage for white. It's basically over. d7. Can't take, of course, because queen takes. Has to move the king. Now come the pieces. Bishop d4, losing the exchange immediately. Queen to e6, bishop takes. And that's where Veselin Topalov from Bulgaria, former world champion, resigns. They give you an idea. I mean, he's down a piece already, but after bishop, takes, knight to b8, queen to d4, rook takes, queen to b6 check, king to c8, rook takes d7, queen checks, king to d1, king takes, bishop to e5, and that's it. Black is doomed. You can probably check the crap out of white's king for a while, but it's not going to really matter. It's over. Anyway, folks, that's a tough loss for former world champion Veselin Topalov. He's lost 2 in a row now. These guys aren't used to losing. That's how strong this tournament is. Congratulations to Levin Aronian. He's a good guy, and he played a heck of a game. Anyway, folks, that's the last game from round 2 of the second annual Sinquefield Cup 2014. I hope you enjoyed it. Get some more action tomorrow for round 3. Until then, I want you to remember, if you think chess is just a game, you're not playing it right. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.